Thank you. Welcome back. Time now for our community report brought to you by Public Service Garage. In our community report, 1 week will feature the Fat Man from Point Radio. And the next week will feature someone from the Mining Journal. And they're going to keep us updated as to what's going on in the community. And this show we have with us Claire Abent, a reporter for the Mining Journal. Welcome, Claire. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
All right. First of all, yeah, sure. Let's hear it for Claire, all right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. First of all, let's find out about you. You haven't been at the Mining Journal all that long. You couldn't have been because you're not that old. So.
No. I am 23 years old. I graduated from Northern in December, and I started working at the Mining Journal as soon as I graduated. Before that, I was the editor-in-chief at the Northwind at Northern. I have a degree in graphic design and a minor in journalism.
And you have a job in your field. Congratulations.
I do.
That's great. And you cut your chops, so to say, at the Northwind. Was that a good training ground for you?
It was an amazing experience.
No,
so,
I read it. I've been a faithful reader for 35 years, so that's good experience for you. We're not going to get too deep into things tonight.
Sure.
This is our first time out with this, but you have been covering the negotiations between the teachers and the school board. Can you just give us an update on where that's at?
Sure. The teachers in Marquette have been working under an expired contract for a few months now, and they have been meeting with the district and exchanging proposals back and forth, but so far, there has been no resolution. That's kind of where it's at. The contract expired at the end of June, and until
now they're not allowed to go on strike. I don't think the law says that they can't strike. I believe, is that true? I think that's something that they have to work through that. Now, do you think this is going to be a prolonged negotiation, or do you see this ending quickly?
I think that there are a lot of factors, surrounding negotiations, including benefits and decreasing state aid and how that affects the budgets for the school district. So, maybe it's probably going to take some time. That's my guess right now.
They're probably not the only school. They're certainly not the only school district struggling with this. Every school district, it seems, is fighting with decreasing numbers, particularly up here, less money, and yet our faculty, our staff, very important. We don't want to cut them back because we hear the talk, gee, our teachers don't make enough money, and anybody who's been in a classroom knows the tough job they have. So,
correct. It's something that not only school districts in the UP, but school districts across the state are struggling with, and that's how do you keep the quality of education and not, have the students and the teachers, suffering. So.
Sure. Now, let's move on past that. You had a story that I saw recently. It was about a lady in town, Sarah Buttrell, who turned 106 years old, and you got to cover that story. What is this lady like?
She is, she's witty and she's funny, and she is in excellent condition for being 106 years old. You would not believe that she is that old. And, the community came out and had a great little party for her, and she received a commendation from President Obama and Bart Stupak and the governor. She's just a wonderful community asset, really.
And she's very independent, I understand.
Yeah.
Does she still live alone?
Yes, to my knowledge, she does.
That's incredible. And I didn't know we had someone in town who was actually that old, but that's great.
There was some...
Yeah, I'm not 105 yet. No, thank you for that suggestion. What stories are you working on? What can we expect to see from Claire Abent?
Well, in the future, we're going to keep covering negotiations between Marquette and the Teachers Union. Marquette is also negotiating contracts with their support unions, and just keep kind of following the rest of the districts as things progress with budget situations and things like that.
Obviously, that's very important to everybody because in one way or another, we're all connected to the school system somehow. Yeah. Okay, last question.
Yes.
I haven't seen Carly St. Ange's picture in the paper lately, and I'm wondering what happened. She was in there like every other day for a month, and I'm concerned. Why haven't we seen Carly St. Ange lately?
I don't work in sports, so I can't really speak to that, but maybe you should write a letter to the editor.
Maybe I'll write a letter to the editor. We'll check on that. I was just concerned. I wondered if you knew. Okay, Claire Abent, thanks for joining us, Claire.
Thank you.
All right.
this is Stephanie, the new addition to our sales staff.
And John is so sure that she knows a lot so well that if she gets a wrong answer, he'll be launched over the dealership.
0 for 72 months or $3,000 on?
Yukon Excel.
How many regular, extended, and crew cab?
42, 12, 16.
How many half-ton trucks on our lot?
42.
The interest rate for a 2011 GMC Sierra is?
0% for 60 months.
No one serves the public like
Me. Public Service Garage.
I think you got that.
Who's minding your business when you lock your doors?
Dr. Houghton's Message Service, this is Jeanette.
Range Telephone Answering Service, taking care of your business when you can't be there.
Why Give? United Way co-chairs Rob Jamrose and Jen Ray.
The chances are good that someone you know could be a United Way agency client, and the donations you give today could be coming back to a friend, neighbor, or family member tomorrow.
That's why we give, because what goes around comes around, and giving is the right thing to do.
Why give?
Because we all should live united.
And support the United Way.
Last week, if you remember, we introduced our Brush with Fame. That's where you have a picture of yourself with someone famous. You send it in to us with a little story about how that went, and we'll put it on the air. We'll show your Brush with Fame. Now, some of you did respond to that, but I have to clarify the rules again. It has to be you with someone famous, and everybody has to have all their clothes on, please. But if you have a picture, your Brush with Fame, send it in to Doug@theDougGarrisonShow.com, and we will put it on the air. Now, before we leave, I want to go over the Halloween schedule for you in some of the areas around here. Saturday, there's a costume contest at the Marquette Commons at 2 o'clock. There's trick-or-treating downtown and in the village from 2 to 5 on Saturday. Also, there's the 12th annual costume party at Jasper Ridge Brewery. It's October 30th, Saturday from 9 to 1. Costume judging for individuals, couples, prizes, and drink specials. On Sunday, that's trick-or-treating day in Marquette during the daylight hours. Trick-or-treating in Ishpeming as well from 4 to 7. In Ishpeming Township from 5 to 7. And Negaunee from 4 to 8. Enjoy a safe Halloween.
The Marquette Community Federal Credit Union has a great deal just for you.
No way.
You can get a loan for 6.9% APR up to $5,000 for a maximum of 36 months.
That's outstanding.
No, it's true. That's 6.9% APR up to $5,000.
Really?
Plus, there's more.
Come on.
Non-members stop in and ask about additional savings.
Yikes.
Great value and savings at the Marquette Community Federal Credit Union.
Good friends, good food, good times. Sit long, talk much, laughed often. Quotes you've heard or seen hanging on the walls of kitchens. They're all true because a kitchen is the heart of your family's home. When you walk through the doors of Schwalbach Kitchens, you become part of our family. So we help you create the kitchen of your dreams. See how affordable creating those memories can be. Schwalbach Kitchens, part of your family and your local kitchen dealer for over 32 years.
Love Notes is now partying in disguise. In fact, they are party in disguise. But don't let the new name fool you. It's the same great shop where you can mix, match, or create all or part of your costume. That way you're just like the shop, a Marquette original. Our new store is just a few doors down from our old one at 313 West Washington. New costumes, more party supplies, same great service. Come in and create your new disguise at Party in Disguise.